What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, September 16th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and I'll take you to the page. Disney's Moana teased adventure comes in the first official trailer released Thursday. The preview sees Moana, played by Louis Carvalho, a young girl living in ancient Oceania, set sail to complete a quest with the demigod Maui, played by Dwayne Johnson. Moana is directed by John Musker and Ron Clements, who previously helmed such Disney classics as The Little Mermaid and Aladdin. The movie also features the voices of Tamira Morrison, Nicole Singer, and Alan Tudyk. Musker and Clements revealed in July that Moana won't have a love interest in the film. The movie will instead focus on the character's journey, as Carvalho has alluded to in a previous interview with People magazine. The 15-year-old actress said, "Moana is such an amazing character. She's so brave. She is so empowered. She knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to get it. And I think that's something that I can relate to as well." She also added, "I just love watching how she goes along in this wonderful movie and grows as a person and helps her culture along the way." Moana opens in theaters November 23rd. Johnson is also slated for a number of other projects, including a Baywatch reboot with Alexandra Daddario, a Jumanji sequel with Karen Gillan, and a DC Comics film Shazam. Margot Robbie has furthered her relationship with Warner Brothers by signing a first-look deal with the studio. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the deal will allow the actress to produce films through her Lucky Chap Entertainment banner as she dabbles in the realm of producing. She'll be joined by Lucky Chap producing partners Tom Acklery, Josie McNamara, and Sophia Kerr. Currently, Robbie has two projects set up at Warner Brothers, including a Harley Quinn stand-alone film that could feature other heroines from the DC Comics universe, which she is executive producing, and an adaptation of Den N. Jensen's book, Queen of the Air, True Story and Love and Tragedy at the Circus, in which she will star. The 26-year-old has enjoyed a healthy relationship with Warner Brothers, having starred in 2015's Focus, and this past summer's The Legend of Tarzan and Suicide Squad, which recently crossed the $700 million mark at the worldwide box office. Robbie also has an in-development thriller, Terminal, which will be her first film as a producer, biopic I, Tonya, about controversial figure skater Tonya Harding, and an adaptation of Matt Rubb's novel Bad Monkeys at Universal. Turner says it has signed a multi-year licensing agreements making TNT and TBS the exclusive linear basic cable home of the Star Wars franchise. Deborah K. Bradley, the Executive Vice President of Network Optimization, Content Strategy, and Commercialization for Turner, said in a statement Wednesday, "The Star Wars movies and characters are beloved across generations, captivating audiences and breaking box office records around the globe for nearly 4 decades. Through this deal, TNT and TBS will be the exclusive basic cable home of one of the most iconic, enduring, and valuable movie franchises of all time, giving viewers a chance to watch this amazing collection from the very beginning." Turner says it will celebrate the deal by airing the first 6 movies in the series over 6 consecutive nights starting Tuesday. The 8th big screen installment in the series, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, is scheduled to open in theaters December 16th. Netflix's Emmy-nominated Bloodline will end after its upcoming 3rd season. Netflix's Vice President of Original Content, Cindy Holland, said in a statement, "Bloodline Season 3 will be the show's final season. There is no premiere date for the upcoming 10-episode 3rd season, and it is rumored that Sony, which produces the drama, could look for another home for the series amid possible tensions with Netflix. The two companies have denied any drama. The show, which is filmed in the Upper Florida Keys, was in question at the end of the 2nd season after Florida cut its entertainment tax incentive program, making filming in the state a more costly undertaking. Bloodline stars Kyle Chandler, Sissy Spacek, Linda Cardinelli, Norbert Leo Butz, and Ben Mendelsohn. The show's cancellation is uncharacteristic for Netflix, which has only cut 2 other shows from its original series lineup. Lilyhammer and Hemlock Grove were each canceled after their 3rd seasons. Woody Allen's Amazon series released the first official trailer featuring Miley Cyrus on Wednesday. Crisis in 16 centers on a husband and wife played by Alan and Elaine May, whose suburban life is interrupted by an unexpected house guest played by Cyrus. The preview follows the characters as they navigate the turbulent 1960s. Allen wrote and directed the series, which co-stars John Magro, Rachel Brunt Shannon, Joy Behar, and Becky Ann Baker. The comedy will premiere a first and final season on Amazon Video on September 30th. The Director told The Hollywood Reporter in May, "It ends. It's not the kind of thing that could go on in perpetuity. It's one story. It's a domestic comedy that takes place in the late 1960s, and hopefully people will find it amusing." Allen has signed a deal with Amazon in January 2015 to develop his very first television series. Amazon Studio Vice President Roy Price lauded the star at the time as a visionary creator, although Allen himself was self-deprecating. The director said in the statement, "I don't know how I got into this. I have no ideas, and I'm not sure where to begin. My guess is that Roy Price will regret this." Allen's last release, the movie Cafe Society, starring Kristen Stewart and Blake Lively. Cyrus came to fame on the Disney Channel series Hannah Montana and has since appeared on 2.5 Men and in the film The Night Before. Netflix has released the trailer for its upcoming 8-part comedy Easy, which features Orlando Bloom and Malin Ackerman. Written and directed by Joe Swanberg, the anthology series is to start streaming on September 22nd, co-starring Jake Johnson, Mark Maron, Dave Franco, Hannibal Buress, Emily Ratajkowski, Michael Chernis, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Aya Cash, Jane Addams, Elizabeth Reeser, and Evan Jonkeit. It explores diverse Chicago characters as they fumble through the modern maze of love, sex, technology, and culture, a press release has said. The synopsis reads, from a husband and wife reigniting their sex life with gender-defining role play to a graphic novelist navigating the blurred lines of artistic privacy to a couple soliciting a partner for a threesome, Easy is an honest comedic look at the landscape of modern relationships. Kyle Chandler, Bryan Cranston, Rami Malek, Claire Danes, and Michelle Dockery have been booked as presenters for this weekend's Emmy Awards ceremony in Los Angeles. Also expected to take the stage during Sunday's ABC telecast are Minnie Driver, Tony Goodwin, Allison Janney, Abigail Spencer, Terrence Howard, and Kiefer Sullivan. The Emmy honoring excellence on a small screen. Jimmy Kimmel is to host this year's gala at the Microsoft Theater. Singer, songwriter, and musician Grace Vanderwall was crowned the winner of the 11th season of America's Got Talent in Hollywood Wednesday night. The 12-year-old entertainer beat out her fellow finalists Laura Breton, the Clairvoyants, Brian Justin Crumb, John Duran DeBose, Sophie Dosey, Victor Lee, Lincoln Bridge, Tapeface, and Salt Valentinetti for the honor. The season's judges were Simon Cowell, Mel B, Howie Mandel, and Heidi Klum. The season 11 finale included performances by the 10 finalists, along with Paula Abdul, Tu Volo, Jersey Boys, Stevie Nicks, and the Silhouettes. Vanderwall will headline concerts inside the PH Showroom at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, October 27th to 29th. She will be joined at the shows by the Clairvoyants and Tapeface. Actress Victoria Justice tweeted a teaser footage of her Touch Me performance from the upcoming Rocky Horror Picture Show reboot. She tweeted, "Here's one small fraction of the main attraction. First look at my Touch Me number from at Rocky Horror Fox." Former Nickelodeon star Justice, who stars as virginal Janet Weiss, shared the 25-second video of a scene in which a scantily clad Janet is begging Rocky to play by Stan Snare for some physical attention. Full version of Justice's song was released Thursday. Fox's reimagining of the cult classic premieres on October 20th and also stars Laverne Cox as Dr. Frankenfooter, Adam Lambert as Eddie, Christina Milian as Magenta, and Ryan McCartland as Brad, and feature a cameo appearance from the original Frank, Tim Curry. Expecting mom, Olivia Wilde called on subway riders Wednesday for not offering her a place to sit. The 32-year-old actress, who is pregnant and expecting her second child with fiancé Jason Sudeikis, slammed her fellow New York City passengers on Twitter after no one gave her their seat. She wrote, "MBD, able-bodied subway riders who won't give you your seat to giant Prego. I'll just stand right next to your head and pray I go into labor." Wilde and Sudeikis are already parents to 2-year-old son Otis and announced they are expecting again in April. The couple have been vocal about wanting more kids in separate interviews the same month. Wilde told People magazine, "I'm desperate for more kids. I love my siblings so much, and Jason has incredible siblings too. The more the merrier. Otis loves little babies." Sudeikis explained, "Not everything makes me want more kids. My own kid does because I made it with Olivia, and that seems like a good cocktail. I'm all for it, but not everything, no." Wilde had previously told The Daily Show that motherhood is amazing and so much fun. The actress most recently played Devin Finestra on the HBO series Vinyl, while Sudeikis will next star in Colossal with Anne Hathaway. Kelsey Grammer and wife Katie Walsh reportedly have another baby on the way. Sources confirmed to E! News that the 61-year-old actor and his wife are expecting their third child after Walsh was spotted with a noticeable baby bump Tuesday at LAX's airport. Insiders told the website that Walsh is at least 6 months pregnant along in her pregnancy. She and Grammer, who married in New York in 2011, are already parents to 4-year-old daughter Faith and 2-year-old son Kelsey. Grammer is also dad to 32-year-old daughter Spencer with his first wife Doreen Alderman, 24-year-old daughter Greer with Barry Buckner, and 14-year-old daughter Mason and 12-year-old son Jude with his third wife Camille Grammer. Walsh Grammer has said of himself and Walsh in an interview with Access Hollywood after Faith's birth, "I think we'll have at least 2 more, if not 3 or 4. He added, "I think it's a great way to live a life. I'm more available than I have been previously. I'm there, more present with the child." Grammer is best known for playing Frasier Crane on the NBC sitcoms Cheers and Frasier. He has since appeared on 30 Rock and Boss and will star on the new Amazon Studio series The Last Tycoon. Actor Tyler Christopher will not return to General Hospitals as the beloved character Prince Nicholas Cassadine. Christopher has not been seen on the ABC daytime drama since June when Nick Stable temporarily took over the role of Nicholas. Soap Opera Digest reports Christopher and the show's producers were locked in intense negotiations to renew his contract, but talks broke down last month. Christopher, who began playing Nicholas in 1996, took to Twitter to thank his fans after the news broke of his exit. He tweeted Wednesday, "Thank you all for your kind words. You're the best fans in the world. I will miss you. #What a run." Candace Cameron Bure and the Beach Boys recreated a memorable Full House moment Wednesday in New York. The 4-year-old actress who plays DJ Tanner on the beloved ABC sitcom joined the band on stage 24 years after performing Barbara Ann with the Beach Boys on Full House. Bure captioned a video of herself with the group, "So this happened tonight. Haven't been on stage with the Beach Boys since I was 13. #Barbara Ann, #Beach Boys, #Central Park, #Summer Nights." The Beach Boys had appeared on the sitcom on May 5, 1992. The episode saw the band invite DJ and several members of the Tanner family on stage after recording Forever with Uncle Jesse, played by John Stamos. Stamos, who played drums in the Beach Boys music video for Kokomo, has occasionally performed with the band in real life since the 80s. His actual version of Forever appears on the group's 1992 album Summer in Paradise. The actor told AL.com in 2014, "Forever, which was written by late member Dennis Wilson, is really beautiful and the crowd really seems to like it because of the Full House connection." Bure and Stamos currently plays their Full House characters on the Netflix sequel series Fuller House. The sitcom follows an adult DJ Tanner and her 3 children and was renewed for a second season in May. On Monday's season premiere of The Talk, co-host Sharon Osbourne opened up about her leave of absence from the show and her mental breakdown. Osbourne said on the season 7 premiere, "I had a complete and utter breakdown." Osbourne explained how she woke up in the hospital in a catatonic state earlier this year. She says, "I couldn't think, I couldn't talk, I could do nothing. My brain just shut down on me." Osbourne took an emergency leave from the daytime show in May and completed an inpatient therapy, which she says helped her get back on track. Osbourne said, "I found for me group therapy was the best thing that I could do because there are several people suffering with what I was suffering." She said she chose to open up about her issue because it might help someone. She added, "If I could help somebody else along the way, I would feel great," adding she didn't want anyone to feel ashamed of their struggle. Victoria Beckham says daughter Harper is already expert fashionista. The 42-year-old British designer revealed the 5-year-old can run in heels while discussing Harper's sense of style on Thursday's episode of ITV's This Morning. Beckham said of her youngest, "She loves to run around in the garden with her brothers and play football, but she is very, very feminine." She added, "Harper loves beauty. She loves it. She loves to play with makeup and my clothes as well. She's been able to run in Aaliyah's platform for years now. She can wear heels like most grown-ups cannot." Beckham shares Harper with retired soccer player David Beckham, whom she married in 1999. The couple are also parents to 3 sons, 17-year-old Brooklyn, 14-year-old Romeo, and 11-year-old Cruz. Beckham had said on Tuesday's episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers, "It was so great to have a girl. The boys are so great with her, and David's such a great dad. It's so cute to see him with a little girl." She added of Harper, "She's so great. She's a little tomboy playing in the garden with her brothers, playing football, but she's also very girly, so she loves to play with makeup." Beckham came to fame with the girl group The Spice Girls and has since launched her own fashion line. She and Mel C will not take part in the upcoming 20th anniversary reunion with Mel B, Emma Bunton, and Jerry Halliwell. Kim Zolak doesn't seem anything wrong with daughter Brielle Bryman having lip fillers. The 38-year-old television personality revealed on Wednesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live that she fully supports the 19-year-old getting lip injections. Zolak said in a response to fan inquiries, first of all, Brielle's an adult. She's almost 20, so talk to her. And then why not? Shoot it up. You're never done getting them. It disintegrates. She also added, I have heard her complain about her lips since she came out of the womb. Honestly, she says, I'm doing it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take you to the best. Zolak has also addressed plastic surgery rumors in an interview with Brielle for TMZ in July. The reality star admitted to having Botox and lip fillers, but denied having more invasive procedures. She revealed, I haven't done plastic surgery. I got fillers in my lips and Botox. I don't mind talking about it. I fly to Los Angeles just to see that, sometimes to see Dr. Kasabian. Zolak is known for starring on season 1 through 5 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but recently denied she would return for season 9. Former co-star Nene Leakes has said last week that the mom of 6 would be back. Zolak told E! News on Monday, when you hear from my mouth, I tell you no. The answer is no. No, I've not even been asked to be on this season, so I don't know. It's weird. President Barack Obama is to present National Medals of Arts to Mel Brooks, Philip Glass, Sandra Serranos, Audra McDonald, and Berry Gordy next week. The September 22nd ceremony at the White House, which First Lady Michelle Obama will attend, will be live streamed at www.whitehouse.gov/live. National Endowment of the Arts Chairman Jane Chu said in a statement, these National Medal of Honor of Arts recipients have helped to define our nation's cultural legacy through the artistic excellence of their creative traditions, and I join the President in congratulating and thanking them for their contributions. Also set for recognition are the Eugene O'Neill Theater Center, folk musician Santiago Jimenez Jr., theater director Moises Kaufman, dance and choreographer Ralph Lemon, playwright actor Louis Valdez, and painter Jack Winton. Paris Jackson broke down in tears in an Instagram post Wednesday after facing fresh bullying online. The 18-year-old aspiring actress defended fellow star Sofia Richie while discussing the heavy toll cyberbullying has taken on her own life in the since-deleted video. Jackson began, I don't understand how there can be so much hatred in the world right now. I've tried a lot of things, ignoring it, but it's hard, it is, when there is so much of it. I don't get why I'm such an easy target. She says, I share my life with you. I don't hide a lot. I'm very public. When I was 14, I got so much hatred that I tried to kill myself, and then I took a 2-year break from social media. People asked me to come back to make my Instagram public again, and nothing changed. Jackson acknowledged she's not the only one to experience such bullying, naming Justin Bieber's girlfriend Sofia Richie as an example. Social media users targeted the 18-year-old model after Bieber shared photos with her online. Jackson revealed, I have known Sofia since I was like 12 or 13. She is one of the sweetest girls in the world, and people are telling her to kill herself. I mean, we're human beings, man. We got hearts and brains and feelings. When you say damaging things like that to people, it messes them up. It's really messed up people when you do that. I don't know if that's what people want, but it's really exhausting. Really and truly, it's really exhausting, she admitted. Jackson, who has over 2 million social media followers, has encouraged her fans to stay strong in a post about her tattoos in June. The inspiring actress revealed at the time that several of her tattoos help cover self-harm scars. She explained, I will always carry my past with me, but I see ink as a way of changing for the better, always improving. They represent strength for me, and I look back at my old self, and then I look in the mirror, and I see a fighter looking back at me. The star declared, I'll always keep fighting and encouraging others to stay strong. We all go through hell every now and then, but it makes us the warriors of love we were meant to be. So to anyone struggling, it gets better. You're not alone. Jackson's the daughter of late singer Michael Jackson and Debbie Rowe, and sister to 19-year-old Prince and 14-year-old Blanket. The inspiring actress defended her dad in February after revealing she was attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Naya Rivera is calling out singer Ariana Grande over ex-fiancé Big Sean. The 29-year-old actress claimed in her memoir, Sorry Not Sorry, that she once found the 23-year-old singer at Big Sean's house after a fight while she was still engaged with the 20-year-old rapper. Rivera recalled, we've been fighting for 5 straight days while he was traveling, and then on the one day that he was back in L.A., he says he didn't want to see me. Well, I've got a key to your house. She wrote, I walk in, go downstairs, and guess what? A little girl sitting cross-legged on the couch listening to music. It rhymes with Sariana Charmande. Big Sean ended his engagement to Rivera in April 2014 after a year of dating. The actress married Ryan Dorsey just 3 months later, while Big Sean and Grande confirmed their relationship that fall. Rivera claimed in the book, "I learned that I was no longer getting married from the internet at the same time as the rest of the world. Not only were we no longer getting married, but apparently we were not even together anymore." The former Glee star also discussed her secret abortion in the memoir. She told E! News this week that it was difficult at times to recount life's little scars, but said she's totally focused on the future. Amid documents that show Jay-Z's music stream service Tidal is hemorrhaging money, Apple Music chief Jimmy Iovine says there is no plans for a merger. Iovine told BuzzFeed News, "We're really running our own race. We're not looking to acquire any streaming services." Rumors of Apple's supposed interest in the company sprang to life in June, though no one from the technology company has officially commented on them until now. In July, Kanye West, who owns stake in Tidal, urged Apple Music to finalize a deal with Jay-Z and officially purchase Tidal. West tweeted, "Apple gave Jay his check for Tidal now, and stop trying to act like you, Steve." Tidal, which competes with Apple and Spotify for streaming subscribers, has been steadily losing money since rapper and industry mogul Jay-Z acquired the Swedish company in March 2015. Since Jay-Z and the elite group of equity owners like Beyonce, Prince, Rihanna, Kanye, and Madonna took over, Tidal has been losing an average of $2.3 million per month. Both Apple and Tidal are chasing Spotify in the subscriber race, with Spotify in the lead at 40 million. Apple Music has 17 million, and Tidal reports 4.2 million. Kanye West fired back to his former protege Kid Cudi Wednesday during a concert in Tampa following the day and night singer's social media rant. West said on stage, according to Billboard, after he suddenly stopped performing his song I Don't Like, "Kid Cudi, don't ever mention ye name, I birthed you." He also added, "We're all dealing with that emo all the time. Me, Pat, Don C, don't ever mention ye name. Don't try to say who I can do songs with. You mad because I'm doing songs with Drake? Ain't nobody telling ye who to do songs with. Respect the God." He continues referencing producers that have worked with both artists. He also added, "You know how many people wish they could be signed to GOOD Music? Get their life changed. Have that opportunity. Never forget that. I'm so hurt. I feel so disrespected. Kid Cudi, we're two black men in a racist world. I wore skinny jeans first. I called names before you, bro. Why you gotta come to me at me? This ain't the end of the Malcolm X movie. I'm out here fighting for y'all, creatives, artists, independent thinkers. Don't ever mention my name in a bad manner. None of y'all." West's comments came after Cudi took to Twitter Wednesday in order to vent his frustration with various hip-hop artists until he mentioned West and Drake specifically. Cudi started his rant, "Everyone thinks they're so good, talking top 5, and be having 30 people write songs for them." He continued by saying, "My tweets apply to whoever they apply. Ye, Drake, whoever. These guys don't give a damn about me, and they ain't with me. I've been loyal to those who haven't been to me, and that ends now. Now I'm your threat." Cudi was formerly signed under West's GOOD music label, where he released his highest-selling debut album, Man on the Moon, The End of Days, in 2009. He left the label in 2013. Cudi was last heard providing vocals on West's 2016 release, The Life of Pablo. The 32-year-old is ready for his 6th studio album, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, for the spring. Thanks to her rendition of the national anthem of the 2016 Super Bowl, NFL executives are reportedly vying for Lady Gaga to take over the halftime show in 2017. According to Billboard, Gaga's patriotic performance earlier this year sent her to the top of the pack of possible acts for Super Bowl 51, which will take place in Houston on February 5th. Neither the league nor Gaga have made the news official. An NFL rep told Billboard, "We have had conversations with several fantastic artists about the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. However, at this point, we do not have a final decision. We're happy there is so much excitement about the show." At her August 13th concert in LA, Adele told the crowd that she was approached for the gig, but then she turned it down. Adele said at the show, "First of all, I'm not doing the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, that show's not about music, and I can't dance or anything like that. They were very kind. They did ask me, but I did say no." Gaga's hard at work on her new album, which the singer says should be out really soon. The first single from that upcoming album, Perfect Illusion, was released on September 9th. She has also starred on Season 6 of American Horror Story, which premiered on FX September 14th. Gaga won a Golden Globe for her previous work on American Horror Story Hotel. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1977, opera star Maria Callas dies. Diva is a word used rather freely these days to describe those talents are matched or exceeded by their tendency to maximize the drama of every situation. But the term originated in the world of opera as shorthand for divina or goddess, a label reserved for the greatest of female singers. It was in this original sense that the term was first appealed to the great soprano Maria Callas, one of the most important and popular figures in opera in the post-war era. But if any performer in the modern opera history embodied the label diva in all of its senses, it was Callas. One of the biggest opera celebrities of all time, Maria Callas, La Divina to her fans, died on this day in 1977 at the age of 53. Born in New York City in 1923 and raised there until she was 14, Maria Anna Sophia Cecilia Catherinopoulos returned with her mother and siblings to her mother's native Athens in 1937, where she spent the war years studying music and performing professionally to support her family. Though she was a sensation in Europe by the time the war ended, Callas did not find immediate success after making her way back to America in the late 1940s. Significantly overweight since childhood, Callas effected a dramatic physical transformation in her early 30s that fundamentally altered the trajectory of her career. She dropped more than 70 pounds over the course of 3 years in the mid-50s, becoming, in the words of Time magazine, "Selvit successful, a diva more widely hated by her colleagues, more widely acclaimed by her public than any other living singer." The reputation to which Time referred was earnest through years of backstage battles with co-stars and Callas' habit of grabbing solo curtain calls at every opportunity. A public spat with the rival soprano of the La Scala in Milan turned parts of the Italian audience against her, but Callas not only endured their hissing during her performance, but acknowledged her detractors from the stage, staring them down dramatically with arms raised triumphantly during multiple curtains calls after one bravado performance. Callas finally conquered America in the late 50s, becoming not only opera's biggest live draw, but also its most successful recording artist since Enrico Caruso. Though critics generally agree that Callas' voice became weaker as a result of her rapid weight loss in the 50s, it was always her dramatic stage presence and intense emotionality, rather than her voice per se, that helped her connect so strongly with audiences. Also on this date in 1993, Frasier, a spin-off of the long-running mega-hit sitcom Cheers, makes its debut on NBC. It will go on to air for 11 seasons and win multiple Emmy Awards. Frasier starred Kelsey Grammer as the erudite, snobbish Dr. Frasier Crane, a radio psychiatrist who relocates from Boston to his hometown of Seattle following the breakup of his marriage. The main characters in Frasier's life are his father, Martin, played by John Mahoney, a down-to-earth retired cop; his younger brother, Niles, played by David Hyde Pierce, a psychiatrist who shares Frasier's taste for the finer things in life; his father's kooky caretaker, Daphne Moon, played by Jane Leaves; his radio show producer, Ross Doyle, played by Perpy Gippin; and his father's dog, Eddie. Grammer, who was born on February 21, 1955, studied drama at New York City's Juilliard School and began his professional acting career in theater. In 1984, he made his first appearance on Cheers as the fiancé of one of the main characters, Diane, played by Shelley Long. Although Frasier Crane was originally only supposed to appear on Cheers for a few episodes, the popular character became a permanent member of the show. Set in a Boston bar called Cheers, the show debuted on September 30th, 1982. Dr. Frasier Crane was one of the regulars who, along with Norm Peterson, played by George Glenn, and Cliff Clavin, played by John Ratzenberger, drank at Cheers, which was run by Sam Malone, played by Ted Danson. When the final episode of Cheers aired on May 20th, 1993, more than 80 million viewers tuned in, making it one of the most watched last episodes in TV history. Grammer went on to star in Frasier from September 1993 to May 13th, 2004, after making an Emmy Award-nominated guest appearance as Crane on the 90s sitcom Wings. Grammer became the only actor in television history to earn Emmy nominations for playing the same character on 3 separate shows. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, September 16th, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Brain Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.